to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, this is Linnell. And this is your girl, Lene. And this is our 5th episode. Whoop, whoop. 5 is a good number.
5 down. A million to go.
Yeah, a million to go. We just going to keep going and going and going. Like the Energizer Bunny. Anywho, tonight I'm drinking Moscato again, but it's a different brand. This brand is more sweet. I got it from my corner liquor seller, or whatever they call up here in New York. I'm not going to shout out the brand because they ain't getting paid by nobody, but it's sweeter than the one I was drinking last week. So I think I'm gonna start keep getting this one. My friend from Texas, or she lives in Texas, she actually told me to get this brand. So if anybody want to know, just email us. I email y'all the name, but I'm not giving them no free publicity. What you sipping on?
I switched it up tonight. So, I'm married to a Haitian.
Sapaze.
And so tonight I'm drinking a Haitian beer called Prestige.
All right, now.
And it's not bad. It's not Corona, but it's not bad.
Because I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't even remember what beer tastes like. I think I had a beer maybe once in my lifetime. Beer is like, isn't it like acidity, like a lot of acid? What does it take?
I think I just got used to it. I didn't drink beer before I met him. He started me drinking.
He got Corona. You on? He put you on?
Yeah, he put me on, and now I'm drinking Prestige, which I think is a Haitian delicacy.
Delicacy? Okay. All right. We're going to use that word. Does it come in a can or a bottle? Let me see.
It's a bottle.
Okay. I know I think the closest thing I drink to beer is apple cider. And I used to be like, I can't see how people get drunk off of beer, but now I can see because the apple cider makes me drunk after one glass. It's close to beer. It's not beer, but I can see now. Anywho, yeah. What, you don't get drunk off of beer?
I get like woozy like after the third one. Definitely.
Okay. Woozy is that good feeling. Woozy is the good feeling. All right. Let's get into this week's episode. We are discussing the Washington football team and the owner and the allegations that's been brought against the whole organization, not just the owner. They want to shut the whole thing down. They want to shut it down. Yes.
Burn it down.
To the ground.
It's gonna be biblical.
All right. So let's discuss. So there have been several women and ex-employees, about over 40 employees say they have experienced some form of sexual harassment or sexual misconduct throughout that organization, throughout their time working there. And one former employee, and let me just disclaimer, everything isn't from the owner, which is Dan Snyder, but one former employee said he was asked to make a video for the owner, Dan Snyder, which is secret footage of a cheerleading suit in 2008. Other people denied that. And of course, Snyder has denied that he requested such a video. And I'm like, of course he's going to deny it. He taking that to the grave. Unless you got him on tape asking you, he taking that to the grave.
Yeah, if you can't prove, if you didn't see me do it on tape or with your eyes, and sometimes you can see me with your eyes and I'm still going to deny it. I need to be on tape.
That's crazy.
Take it to the grave.
He's going to take it to the grave, and I can't say it happened or it didn't happen, but I can tell you he taking that to the grave. That's all I can say. Like, remember in college, I'm not going to name the person, but remember in college we used to hang around a low-line criminal, and he used to basically steal money, right? Okay, I can see you smiling because I know you know who I'm talking about. But remember, you don't? Not yet? Okay,
no,
okay.
I don't know.
So remember, he did a few crimes involving money before it led up to this big crime. The big crime he was telling us about it, and then me and you, Ratchet back then was like, as long as they don't got you on tape, they ain't got no proof. As long as they had him on tape. Remember, they had him on tape. It was at a bank. He cashed a check. He
Oh,
forged a check. Okay, now you
yeah.
remember. Yeah. I got
Yes, I do. I remember that.
So
Yeah,
they
yeah, he
had
was
him
on
on
tape.
tape, so he couldn't deny that. He couldn't
Can't
deny
deny.
that.
No.
That's too bad for him. But anyway, yeah. So, so this man Dan Snyder is, of course, denying it. My thing is, this a lot of former employees want him to be removed, and my question is, do you think, because they're saying it's an organization problem, so, and it starts from the top, which is Dan Snyder, and it is goes down to the front office and then keep going to the lower level employees. Do you think this was indeed a toxic environment or in a possible cover up? Like, is
I
it possible something being covered up?
I do. I think that Dan Snyder needs to be like Jerry Richardson. He need to take this bullet. Jerry Richardson was the former owner of the Carolina Panthers,
Okay.
and he felt the heat about to come on him. He felt the heat about to come on him. You know how when people quit
Hot
before they know
intention.
they about to get fired, they
Yeah.
quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
quit before you fire me.
that's pretty much what he did. He, before the NFL stepped in after women working at the Panthers organization accused him of some creepy behavior before the NFL stepped in. He just
Creep.
put the scene. He put the team up for sale. He sold the team.
That's what he got to do. And he got that money, didn't he? Did
Yeah,
he
he
ever
got the
go to
money.
jail? He probably settled out.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think he. I don't think he. They continue once he sold the team. I don't think they didn't. They never stepped in because it was like whatever. He's gone. So new management.
That was a PR move. He had a good PR person. That's all it was. Anyway, this other lady who, and some of these ladies have come out before, and I guess nothing just happened. I guess it's just being big now. But one lady said she was followed to her car by a player who kept saying, "I don't want to go out with you." Wait, no, she kept saying, "I don't want to go out with you. Please just leave me alone." But he kept following her to the car and watched her leave. That's insane.
It is insane. And that is insane. And somebody else came out about the organization, right? And according to this person that used to work there, obviously he or she worked there because he told us 3 things that was like written in the employee manual, right? And if you get the employee manual, you sign it, you gotta abide by the rules, right?
So you got to read it.
Yeah, you gotta read it. So I'm gonna say name the 3 things. Good. I just think it's outrageous and ludicrous. I really do. So number 1, the first thing, the manual instructs that Dan Snyder must be addressed as Sir or Mr. Snyder.
Okay, Mr. Snyder is good.
And he even tried to get people to address him as that wasn't working there. Like, what? So you just come in for whatever, you a client or something, he tried to get you to call him Sir or Mr. Snyder.
I can see Mr. Snyder. That's a form of respect for anybody. Is Mrs. or Mr. Correct?
Correct. Okay, so number two. Mm-hmm. Sir Mix-a-Lot didn't want.
Isn't that a rapper?
Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot didn't want to be looked at in the eye. You couldn't look at him directly in his eye. So in his eyes. So I'm like, so where you want me to look at you? Your index finger? Your left earlobe?
Not
your belly button? Where am I looking at?
Not the earlobe.
You need to be specific. If I can't look at you in your eye, which is a form of respect, I thought, then where am I looking? Left pinky toe? Anyway.
Not the left pinky.
And the third thing, this is the worst one. He did not want to smell his assistant food. Like, like on your lunchtime, you might microwave some food or whatever. He didn't want to smell it. And I'm like, okay, sir.
I mean, was she making fish every day? I can see fish.
I don't care, but I will be like, okay, Sir Lancelot.
What? Oh my!
I don't know about you.
Ah.
I don't know about your wife, but I season my food. So you gonna smell all this fried chicken and jambalaya, and you gonna like it.
Not jambalaya, not with the sausages and shrimp. Oh my God. Yeah, that policy is crazy. He should have, first of all, if you the owner, you should have a separate wing anyway, or you should be on the top floor of the penthouse by yourself. So I don't even know. First of all, why was that even written in the employee manual? Like stuff like that can go in the manual. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He need to get off his high horse and he need to go sit down.
Yeah, and also I read that no fewer, which means no less than 4 dozen women, and I did the calculation. That's 12 times 4, that's 48.
All right now.
So no less than 4 dozen women and a few men, which that's another story for another day.
It is.
Came forward, and I'm like, how much is enough? How much? I mean, how many more people got to come forward? Like this reminds me. Yeah, this reminds me of
Bill Cosby.
No, Tiger Woods' ex-wife. Like, how many women had to come forward before she actually decided to do something and get up and leave? Like, is there a magic number? Is it 150? What is it? 12.5? I don't get it.
0.5. Was that a little person? The 0.5?
Yeah, it's a small person.
All right, that's fine.
Like, what's up?
And also a few years later, 7 years later, after the lady said the guy followed her to the car, I read that their chief financial officer directed the human resources, the HR department, to implement a new quote unquote conduct policy. And you want to know what was in that policy?
What was in it?
According to the Washington Post, the policy restricted the movement of women in the building to minimize their interaction with players. And several employees told the newspaper that it was a long unwritten rule, as women should avoid football operation areas out of concern that they would distract the players. How you? So it's the women's fault that the players get distracted? Okay, cool. It's our fault. You want us to walk around with a paper bag over our face too? Like, how we distracting the players? They need to be on the field. Why they in the building anyway? Get out.
That is crazy, but men are easily distracted, and you could be wearing a freaking sheet off the bed. You can wrap yourself up in the sheet and walk across a man, and he gonna do a double take.
That's no, but it's true, because they are very distracted, but you still don't victim blame. But I had that reminded me of a story. Like in my last relationship, long time ago, anything I wore in the bedroom, be it pajamas, a nice gown, anything would set him off. And I'm like, but I have on a thermal in some big basketball shorts. Like, what are you attracted to, sir? Because I'm not attracted to me. So what are you attracted to? Oh my God, guys are they're so weak. Anyway, and also another quote that Snyder, Mr. Snyder said, I'm gonna read it. So I'm gonna read it later, but so over the past couple of weeks, he actually has been making some good quote unquote PR moves. Like we discussed last week, they hired the first Black president, and Snyder actually took responsibility for the allegations of sexual misconduct within the organization when they first surfaced last month, though he said he was unaware of them and that he had admittedly been too hands off as an owner. And I'm like, hands off? How you don't know what's going on in your organization? How you the owner, sir? It's you. You're the owner. How you not know what's going on? I need you to know what's going on in your organization.
They just made the money. They don't do the work. They don't do the
people
work.
At the top don't do nothing. And I don't know how he got the team, but more than likely it was like a generational thing. He probably ain't worked for it.
He don't know what he doing.
That's just make me upset that he don't know what's going on in his home. Anyway, and this is the fourth time in the past 2 years and third time in the past 2 months that credible news outlets has reported about these allegations in this team. I think the whole team just need to be shut down. They have to rebuild the organization.
They got to start over.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to be associated with it.
Yeah, they got to start from scratch. Like, do it from scratch. Like when you making grandma biscuits.
What? Not the biscuits. The biscuits?
The butter biscuits.
All right, now I actually need some for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna ask her to cook some. Anyway, but one person, one lady actually did say her alleged misconduct allegation did have to do with Snyder. So she said in 2004 at a team fundraising event that Snyder suggested that she go to a hotel room with the team ophthalmologist to quote unquote get to know him better. What? Get to know him better? No, MF. You go get to know him better. I'm cool. I'll be right here. And also, I would have said, because the ophthalmologist is an eye doctor.
I was just about to say, what the heck is the ophthalmologist? What is that?
They be coming up with some fancy names that got nothing to do with nothing. Just say eye doctor.
Please, because I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, what you said? What you calling me?
All right, you called me out my name? What? Ophthalmologist. Anyway, I would have said, nah, man, my eyes good. I don't need no eye doctor. I'm good. I don't need no LASIK surgery. I can't even afford no LASIK surgery, so I'm good. And I'd be like, I don't even like hotels. Luda said back in 1999, you only take hoes to the hotel. I'm good.
Okay.
Why you take hoes to a hotel? Anyway,
take me to a resort.
All right, a resort with an infinity pool. I want to jump in the infinity pool and get me a jacuzzi tub too. Maybe I'll go see the ophthalmologist then. And he need to give me some free eye surgery. I don't need 2020 visit no more because this year sucks. I need 2021. Do it go up? I don't even know if
no. You have.
I'm getting 2021. Oh, I'm getting 21. 20.
You need to go down. It's bad.
Give me that 2021. Anyway, they did hire, because they trying to make moves to try to make them look good. They did hire Julie Donaldson as the senior vice president of media and communication. So she gonna try to spin this, but she'll be also the first woman in the team's broadcasting booth, which is good. That's a good move for women. But we all know they just trying to distract from the fact. Don't try to distract me from what's going on. I know what's going on. So cover up.
Yeah, we know what's going on in your organization and you don't.
We on the East Coast and we know what's going on the West Coast, Northwest.
So this is their Olivia Pope. They fix her. They gladiator.
They trying to do something. She gonna be in the broadcast booth, so she gonna be trying. They probably be feeding her what to say, but we'll see. I'm gonna be watching you this year in the booth. Anywho, this whole story reminds me of our flashback moment of the night, which is the scandal. Joe Paterno and the Penn State sexual abuse scandal. You remember that? I remember it like it was yesterday.
Like it was 2
hours
ago.
It's a sad story, but it has to be told. It had to be told. Anyway, so just as a refresher, Jerry Sandusky, which is was the defensive coordinator, was arrested for years of molestation and sexual abuse with these young boys. And several people came to the conclusion that Joe Paterno, which was the head coach, knew about it and that he didn't notify the police. And it was like the whole big thing was a cover-up. But of course, he knew about one incident. He did say he knew about one incident, and he told one of the people directly above him, which he was supposed to do. So that was right, Joe. That was right. You did right. But the thing is, and what makes people mad is that A, he didn't follow up on that with anybody, and also B, why you didn't tell the police?
Because he didn't care. He didn't want to be in the mix. He didn't want to be all up in the mix.
Yeah. So what he said, my name been in it, ain't in it.
That's
my name Paul, and it is up to y'all. My name Wes and ain't in y'all mess.
Oh my God.
That's,
This.
this,
Okay.
that's what he said. Anyway, later he announced his retirement or whatever. But I think they wasn't going to bring him back anyway. I think the board wasn't going to bring him back. But anyway, so this just a lesson. The lesson is if you see something, say something. But to the police, go to the police, please. And if that particular police ain't doing that, and go to the next police. Go until somebody gets your story out and somebody get arrested.
Yeah, go to a reporter. They will get out there. They always looking for exclusives.
Definitely, yes, that is correct. Go to a reporter. Anyway, so that was the flashback moment of the night. Let's get to the highlight of the week.
I love this one. This is my favorite one.
This is a good one. You want to talk about it instead of me then? Okay, I'll go. All right, the highlight of the week is the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization founded by Steph and Aisha Curry, the Currys. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so the organization is committed to fighting childhood hunger, ensuring access to education, and enabling active lifestyles. So I'm going to just read down a few things that the organization has done that I think is amazing. They've delivered over 6.5 million meals to the Oakland families during the COVID-19 crisis. They provided they provided resources for 850 Oakland youth in their pursuit of a college degree. That's amazing. They've also enabled 9,000 kids to attend Oakland Town camps in the past 2 summers. So summer school or summer camp. So that's really good for that organization. And the organization has only been founded for a year. So they did all that in 1 year. That's amazing. Thanks, Steph and Aisha Curry. Y'all can bring that to Florida. Don't just do it for Oakland, though. Y'all can do it in Florida, too.
Bring it to the South. Bring it to the South. I love the Currys. They could do no wrong in my eyes.
They're amazing. I do like them. They look very pretty together, and I like their foundation, the foundation of their relationship. And their kids are models. They're really all their kids pretty. But anyway, I mean, a lot of people's kids are pretty, but their kids are really cute. Whatever. But Nate, go ahead and talk about your HR business.
All right, y'all. Actually, we got some new products that we are going to start putting out there for sale. We've been working on them today, so that should be soon. So to follow us on social media, you could go to our IG page. It's HCMGMT Consulting. Again, that's HCMGMT Consulting, and our Linktree link is there in the bio, so you can follow us on Facebook. You can go to our website, and our products will be on there shortly for sale.
Perfect. So go follow that. Go support that business. And that was it for tonight. Thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.
Peace. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.